I finished these, every last drop, so let's talk about it. Consistency changed my skin in 2024, and these empties are gonna prove it. My focus for my skin was really honing in on well aging or anti-aging, whichever one that you feel more aligned with. So what I did, I stuck to certain ingredients, certain types of formulas, certain actives, and even though a product may have shifted, what the product provided was essentially the same thing. Before we begin, it's currently 6:30 in the morning, so I am gonna kind of be doing a little bit of my morning routine with you guys. My consistency challenge for my skin this year is to mask more. I know that people think that masking is a waste of time. I'm taking some glutathione. I usually take this in the morning. It's an antioxidant. You can put this in a drink. I just like to just go for it. It gets you right here. Caribbean people taste like it's made from tamarind. Okay, so as I was saying, my consistency for this year is to use my mask more, my face mask. I kind of curated some face masks that I have been consistent with. I love the results that they give me. If it's one thing a mask is going to give you, is instant results, right? I have a set little group of masks that I love. I just need to carve out some time throughout the day to really use them. So as we go through my empties, I'm going to be going through a few different masks. Okay, I'm layering up my masks today. So I'll just show you so that you guys can know, of course, what my masks are. This is from Biologique Recherche. I still do it. This is mask VIVANT, and this is a pH balancing and purifying mask, and it is known as their stinky mask. So to people it is stinky. To me, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. And this is really good to reach for when you have breakout prone skin also. So when I'm breaking out, but right now I am so congested. I'm about to do laser hair removal on my face and my neck. I'm so excited. I'm testing out that theory to see if it helps with the random breakouts that I've been having, because my face and my neck is so hairy and I feel like those follicles just get inflamed and congested with stuff. So with the laser hair removal, we're zapping away that funk based on what I'm seeing and feeling from what I've been doing on my body, right? So does 1 + 1 = 2? We'll find out. Stay tuned. I'll let you guys know. I look insane. I really chose this. I chose this, but it's okay. All right, let's get into our empties. By the way, I hope that you are tucked into a nice cozy corner. Grab yourself a little drinky drink and do a face mask. Let's be consistent together, okay? Grab a face mask. All right, so I had all intentions of putting these in categories and making this a really dramatic and effective video for you guys, but that's why they have been sitting in the corner of my office since last year, and we're now halfway through 2025. So I'm doing the best that I can, and Lucky Dip is my favorite game as a child, so that's what we're doing. And here's how we're going to keep it on track. I'm going to tell you what the product is, what it does, who it's for, did I like it, will I rebuy it? Okay, so first up we have 2 cleansers from Biologique Recherche. The first one is Late SR, and I think this is a recent addition to their line, and basically this is a creamy cleanser. So I use these as my first cleansers in the morning, and this is a purifying and rebalancing, also makeup remover. So I was told by the girls at the spa that this is really good for congested skin. It helps to purify, especially oily and acne prone skin, and of course also dehydrated because it's creamy. And I was like, okay, me, like all the things, did they make this for me? And I use it up but I did not love it as much as I thought I would. Would I rebuy this? No. Instead, what I'm going to do, and what I have been doing, is sticking to the VIP O2 version of this formula. So I think overall in the late cleanser formulas for Biologique Recherche, they're about 3 to 4, don't quote me on that, 3 to 4 different cleanser. So there is a late U, and then there's late VIP O2, and then this late SR. I think there's another new one, but the VIP O2 is oxygenating. So this is a makeup remover and protective milk with oxygenating complex. That is also really good for congestion and keeping the pores clear, but that oxygenating complex is also really good to help purge and clean my skin from environmental pollutants that also have a negative effect on our cells. I have really been loving the VIP O2s. This has been in quite a few of my empties, so I finished it. Will I rebuy it? Yes, already have, and I'm already to like here on my new bottle, so I will be rebuying the rebuy again. I'm digging through a little bit just to at least keep us categorized. Okay, so since we're on cleansers, so this is the Tatcha Camellia cleansing oil. This has been my cleansing oil for years, if I'm very honest. As someone who is acne prone, it's really scary to think about using an oil cleanser, because we're like, oh my gosh, it's the oils and extra sebum on my skin that's causing me to break out. Why am I going to put more oil? But the oil is what's really going to help to break down that sebum to get it off. I also personally and exclusively use emulsifying oil cleansers, and what that means is after you rub it on in its clear oil phase, when you add water to the skin, then it turns to a milky formula. So to me, it's washing away better and not just sitting in our pores and taking all the things that it needs to from it. So I finished it. Will I rebuy it? Yes. Our next cleanser is from Caudalie. This is the Vino Pure Purifying Gel Cleanser with natural salicylic acid, organic essential oils, and grape water. So this is a gentle exfoliating cleanser. Again, something that is great for pores. You know that salicylic acid is really good at getting deep into your pores to get the gunk out of our pores. I have learned that with my acne prone skin, especially as I get older, I need to be more gentle. And this, I don't care if you are 12, we need to be a lot more gentle with our oily skin. We are so hard and so harsh on it, and I think if we shift to a lot more gentle products, we would see such a drastic change in our skin. So this cleanser, I finished it. Did I like it? Kinda. Would I rebuy it? No. I'm not sure what was missing, because it did what it was supposed to do. I feel like also it was maybe the texture of it too. I'm very particular with the texture and the sensorial experience of my cleansers. That process needs to feel good. All right, next we have some body washes from Necessaire, and these weren't closed when they were thrown into the basket, so they're a bit drippy, but it smells so good. So I really like the Necessaire body washes. I really do love them. This one, the scent is eucalyptus. I love this scent. Eucalyptus is one of my favorite scents. I used to roll fresh leaves and put them in my shower. I stopped because my husband was like, that smells weird. So I was getting my fragrance in with this body wash. So the Necessaire formulas, okay, they contain niacinamide, vitamin E, vitamin C, omega-6, omega-9, and glycerin. So a little something extra in the body wash. I am someone, admittedly, that will neglect a lot of the outside of your basic body care routine, like working on specific ingredients for protecting your body, because whatever we do to our face, we have to do to our neck, chest, and body, right? So I neglect my body in that way. So I have been paying attention more to making sure that at least the formulas in my basic routines have the things to help keep my body in balance, because the face is gonna be snatched at 60, okay? I am days away from being 40. Face is gonna be snatched. I need my body to keep up, okay? I gotta stop neglecting her. So really good on the skin, nice and foamy and cleans. The way I compare body washes to, are you really getting me clean, is how it breaks down deodorant. Because I don't know if you know what it feels like if you try to wash like sunscreen off of your face without oil cleansing, and you splash that water and it starts beating up and your face feels a little squeaky. That sunscreen has not broken down. It happens with your armpits, especially if you have the foil in your deodorant, the ones with the foil. Okay, you feel that too. And I think a lot of the issues that we're having with what's going on with deodorant and pits, it's not being removed when we bathe. That layer is staying there, so our underarms never get clean and never get to breathe. Second fragrance is the Olibanum. This is their newest fragrance. This is my favorite one. So I finished it, I loved it. Will I repurchase it? Absolutely. I don't even know why I didn't. I actually think I just forgot, but I will. Okay, we have some more body washes from Naturium. I have been using the Perfected Salicylic Acid body wash. And again, I use this for, I have acne and I wanted to see if this is something that kind of keeps it at bay. To be honest, I'm not sure. Like, I'm fine with using this, but I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. And this isn't my first bottle. I have repurchased this, so this is a repurchase, but I'm not sure. So I use it, I enjoyed it. Would I rebuy it again? I'm not sure. This next one is the Energizer Mandelic Acid Body Wash. So this one says it's a cooling formula that deeply cleanses and neutralizes body odor, which I realized that's what it said in the shower, which was a surprise for me, because to me, when I saw mandelic acid, I was like, ooh, get the acne, get it. Because mandelic acid on my face works really well with getting rid of breakouts, like healing them and getting rid of them. I'm not sure how much it works as preventative, but when they happen, it seems to do a good job getting rid of them. So that's what I was like, okay, let me try this body wash for my back knee and see how that works for me. And again, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure. So the last cleanser from Naturium is the Smoother Glycolic Acid Body Wash. So you see the theme between the body washes that I have been choosing, and it has lactic in it also. So I was like, oh yes, all the things on the back knee. But again, I'm not sure, but I love it and I have repurchased it. I am currently using another bottle of this Mandelic Acid Body Wash. I did rebuy it, and that's the one that I'm currently using. Okay, it's time to start my morning juice. This is pure celery juice. I don't say that like it's a flex, trust me, but this is juice one. We will have some beverages as we go through this. Our next cleanser, I'm surprised there's only one of this. That's odd. That's very odd, but this is my girl. This is my ride or die. This is the Polish Choice with Sage Hydrating Gel to Cream Cleanser. Doesn't that sound good? My besties at Polish Choice. I've been trying to get them to rename this to the With Sage Cleanser. I think it has a great ring to it, because let me tell you, I have put everybody on to this cleanser. Everyone is, oh, the BHA, the BHA. Yes, 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 yes. But this, let me gather my emotions. So this, they actually say it removes makeup. I've never, actually I have. I'm lying. On some lazy days in the shower, I have washed my face. I've used it twice and it did a pretty decent job, but it it does not replace doing a proper oil cleanse or using my makeup remover to get like my mascara and stuff off. Okay, you want skin to skin contact with this cleanser, so don't waste it. So oil cleanse and then use it. It also reinforces the skin's natural moisture barrier, and it's a milky emulsion that smooths and softens. So it comes out as a gel, and as you massage it and as you wet it, it turns really creamy. So for our congested, for oily, for sensitive, for dehydrated, for dry, for confused, for all the skin, all the skin types, it goes on as a gel. So we're getting nice and clean. That, you know, that feeling when you feel like your face is being clean, but it turns into this creamy formula, so it's not stripping the skin. Beautiful, beautiful. One of the best formulas. It's a no-nonsense cleanser. The experience of it all is nice, and it is fragrance-free. Surprising. You've just heard me go on and on and on and on and on about wanting a sensorial experience, but I get it from the texture. Just give me something. You can't give me nothing. So they've given me a beautiful texture. It's so lush, like it feels lush on the skin as you're using it. So I've emptied it. I love it. Will I rebuy it? 100 times yes. I will always have this. You better not discontinue this. Next up, we have from Sunday Riley, the Classic Good Jeans. This is the lactic acid treatment. They have since made a glycolic acid version. I feel like that was for the UK. It might be here now. I'm not interested. It's me and the lactic acid. We go together. So this is a serum textured exfoliant, and this is going to be great for skin with texture. It is going to be great for treating hyperpigmentation. This will also heal acne, and lactic acid is considered a more milder, more gentle acid to, let's say, a glycolic. So I have been fine with using something like this every day. So on here it says it deeply exfoliates the dull surface of skin for clarity, radiance, and a younger looking skin, visibly brightens the appearance of dark spots and discolorations. And I would say that is a fact. Good Jeans really is that, girl. It really is. You have your breakouts, you use this consistently, they will heal, they will get rid of the dark spots and the overall brightness of the skin and the texture. Like the skin, my skin felt much smoother when using this. Now I will say, while I was using this on my face, I was also rubbing this onto my back. Remember I said the back knee. This cleared my back knee. It cleared it. It lifted the dark spots. The skin was much smoother. It was doing all the things. And I stopped because I finished. And of course, I haven't figured out the underlying cause between the raging back knee that's going on now. So keep this in mind too, especially when people are reviewing products. This isn't going to stop acne. It could, if maybe the acne was just surface level, like maybe I just worked out and ran a marathon, and that experience made my back break out. I'm not running a marathon every single day, so this would heal that breakout and my skin would be clear, right? Because it was caused by this external factor. That's not what's causing my back knee. So it's an ongoing issue. So it will heal them as they come, but you always have to get to the root cause. So keep that in mind. Like a product, a topical product isn't necessarily going to get rid of the root cause and the reoccurring. When you consistently use the product, it's going to consistently fight. But when you stop, that's why you hear, oh, when I stopped it, it came back, because it wasn't treating the cause. It was just treating the symptoms. So look at it that way. But girl, this cleared everything up. In fact, I just opened a new bottle and I'm on the fence between using it on my face or my back because of how much I have to use on my back. It's better for me to keep it for like one body part. But anyway, I use it, I finished it, I loved it. Would I rebuy it? Absolutely yes. And you should too. You should too, girl. Next we have some moisturizers. These are from SkinCeuticals. It is the Metacell Renewal B3 moisturizer. So I got these from the med spa that I visit, WIFH, here in Atlanta. And the esthetician there, we have been doing different laser treatments, and that's what I'm going for my facial laser hair removal. Follow me on Instagram, by the way. That's where I'll be sharing most of that journey. So if you're interested, follow me on Instagram so that you miss that. I'm literally going in a few days. So she recommended me to try this. This says it's a comprehensive daily emulsion to correct early symptoms of photoaging for a reclarified tone and re-tightened surface. Snatch me up. All right, so the texture of this is like a thick milky formula, but it is thin in the lines of what we expect for a moisturizer. So this is more fluid. You can see like the packaging that it's in that kind of tells us that this is not thick or the consistency of what you call like a nighttime moisturizer by any means. But I did find that my skin as I was using this is much smoother and overall brightening, and I felt like when I looked at my skin and with content and as a makeup artist, sometimes I get a little too close. I always tell you guys, tell these people to back it up. You need to mind their business. Sometimes I need to mind my own business and back myself up from myself. But when I get really close, my skin, that tightness that they describe, it looked like my skin was tighter. Now my skin didn't feel tight like this, you know what I mean? Like pulled tight, but slight sagging, slight movement. I noticed that was different. So I almost want to say smoother, but I understand why they use the term retightened surface. I just want to clarify that because I feel like that could be a little confusing, but I feel like a lot of the fine texture and just lines and shadows that you just start seeing on your skin just suddenly look a lot more smoother. Almost kind of the way, you know, like Botox looks on your skin. And disclosure, I have had and just got my re-up on Botox and stuff like that. But I do have long gaps in between that. So I'm not confusing the Botox results with like skincare results, you know? So just keep that in mind. I'm trying to give you guys as much information as possible so that you can decide if this is something that is for you. So I used it, I finished it, I loved it. Will I rebuy it? Yes. As a matter of fact, I will be restocking when I go for my laser. Next is from CHANTECAILLE. This is the Vital Essence Serum. This is ultimately one of my favorite skincare products from CHANTECAILLE. So this is a thick, and it's a beautiful product. It has this webbing on it when it's full because it's the formula suspended and then it mixes together as you pump. It looks like a sea coral inside. So it's just, and I know that's intentional. That's just CHANTECAILLE's vibe. So I get the experience of it, 100 out of 10. The results, 1,000 out of 10. The skin is hydrated and calm. The calmest, most soothest that your skin can be. They also formulated this for skin types with rosacea. So you know that redness and that irritation that you experience, it calms and it soothes it all the way down. I have forced twisted arms to some of my one-on-one clients, and we don't even necessarily cover skincare. We will soon cover skincare with the custom one-on-one kits. We put it on their skin prep for makeup. We slid that in there. But you know, I did have a few clients with rosacea and some with redness that they weren't sure if it was rosacea, like they just weren't sure, and a lot of just sensitivity to it and dry. Like I could see, even though it was virtual, I could see what was happening, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to budget for this because she is pricey. But oh my gosh, I would never tell you to be spending all of that money on skincare when there are so many options out there. As much as I'm a luxury girly, but this, I have not experienced anything that replaces this. So if you get one single thing from Chantecaille's skincare lines, because they have different ones, make it this, because my clients came back and they were like, night and day after 2 days of using it. Oh my gosh, they love it. They love me. Also hate me because now it's routine. You cannot be without. So this will be accounted for. I think they have subscribe and save, you know, but so I finished this. I love it. Will I repurchase? Yes, already have, girl. Already have. All right, now let's go through my hydrating layers. If you know, you know. Okay. That's me trying to gentle parent because y'all better know. From SkinCeuticals, this is the Copper Firming Mist. So I initially got this again from WIFH, the Med Spa, and this was a part of the aftercare kit for microneedling. We have been doing microneedling with PRP, 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, so this was a part of the post-treatment care kit. There we go, we got there. And ooh, I love this. It has copper as a peptide in it, which is an antioxidant, which is going to, again, as we said, it will purify the skin, it will heal and just keep that barrier strong. And because of the antioxidant properties, it is going to prevent those premature fine lines from coming, because a lot of those happen from environmental pollution and contaminants in our skin, and it just stays there and we have nothing to fight it. So this is so good for that, and being in this hydrating mist form. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful product and formula. I love it. The only thing that I don't like about it is the nozzle. There's a little bit in there, I think. It's hard, like it's a hard spray. Like I always jump, like, and it hits hard. So I don't like the spray component in the packaging, but it will not stop me. We just gonna keep fighting every single day. That's all. So I've used it. I loved it. Will I rebuy it? Yes. Should you buy it? Also yes. Then we have from Jordan Samuel Skin. This is the Hydrate Mist. This is up there with that Polisher's cleanser. You're always going to see her. She's always going to be here. This is just ultimate hydration. Again, plumps the skin, soothes the skin texture feels smoother because it's not crinkly like paper. It is soft and bouncy. That's what we want our skin to be. That's why you need these hydrating mists and toners and essences, whatever they are, we need them so that we can stop walking around like textured pieces of paper. Especially my oily skin girls, this is going to help prevent you from becoming a super oil slick throughout the day. This has a slight kind of cucumber-y scent, so that's what it smells like. It's very faint, so it makes it pleasant. And it's a nice mist. I will say Jordan did change a few years ago. I'm still sad. He changed from the Super Soaker spray, and I wish I knew it was happening because I had an empty with the Super Soaker nozzle and I could have saved the nozzle, but I didn't know it was coming. But this is a finer mist than the Super Soaker, but it's not an offensive fine mist. So my skin still gets nicely wet, but I do have to spray a bit more to get to the wetness level that I like. So I have used this, finished it, love it, will I rebuy every single time. Then we have from Perricone MD, this is the Cold Plasma Plus, the Essence. I love this. Oh my gosh, I love this. I feel like if I were to compare this to one of my other products, it would be this one. This is a big girl essence, okay? You're done playing around. You need results. You need that plumping. You need that fine line and texture smoothing. You need that clarification in your skin. And you need that overall complexion brightening. I have used it, I have finished it, I love it. Will I rebuy? Yes. This is my third empty of this product. I did not repurchase it because I was trying a few others. Remember I said I'm trying not to have a million empty products, and I don't want to, even though I know I want to come back to it, I want to buy it when it's time for me to open it right away. She will be back very soon because I think I just, I should go get it. I think I literally just finished one of my essences this morning. I'm gonna go get it. Hold please. Okay, I got it. I came back with 2 new ones, and we're gonna do our second face mask, and it's time to move on to our tea. This is from CHANTECAILLE. This is the Jasmine and Lily Healing Mask. So this is it smells so good. As the name suggests, hydrating, smoothing. I keep saying that, you guys. That's what I mean by being consistent. And this is for dehydrated skin, which you know is literally your girl. So yes, it's incredibly soothing for dehydrated skin. Vitamin B5 and chamomile are soothing and softening, and red seaweed extract helps to moisturize. So this is, it feels like a moisturizer as you put it on, and my skin is so glowy after using it, but a different kind of glow. I almost want to say like that from within glow. And I do like using this mask immediately after any type of purifying mask, because sometimes for dehydrated skin we've still got some more in it. But you can see how well she is used. This is not my first jar of her. I know that I said the Vital Essence if you buy only one thing, but so I found not one, but 2 more empties in my bathroom. So this is from Shani Darden, and this is the Saki Nourishing Essence, and this is to hydrate, brighten, and soften. Again, consistent throughout every single product. All of the liquidy toners do the same thing. All of the serums are mostly doing the same thing, and I am feeling so proud because I feel like the results are really coming together on my skin. Tried the original Saki Essence. I did not like it. It was a mattifying essence for oily skin. Don't give me anything mattifying. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. It feels weird. The texture sits really weird on the skin because at the end of the day, that's not what the oily skin needs. And I almost feel like she made that because she knows that that's what the oily skin clients and the oil skin girlies always want to say like, oh, I want to be matte. So she's trying to give you what you're asking for, and then she's like, you know what, I'm done, you're gonna get what I know you need. And she reformulated to this, and this is it. I was like, this is what it needed to be. So it has the ingredients that nourish the skin, and then it is hydrating. The texture of this, it's watery, but it's a thick water. Not too gel-like, but it's not like completely watery like a mist. There's some thickness to it, and it feels almost kind of sticky. It's so interesting to use. Again, that experience, you're like, oh, like what's this? It has, is it fragrance free? I'm not sure if it's specifically fragrance free, like if what I'm smelling is just the ingredients as itself, or the thing, but it's just a mild, it's like spa-like, you know, very mild, and it feels like if your eyes will close, like something is happening in a spa. So you get that really nice experience. The packaging, this glass, it has this matte feel. Again, just the overall experience of using the product and the results: brightening, smoothing, plumping, and it just hydrates and nourishes my parched, dehydrated, oily skin, and I love it. I've used it up. Will I rebuy it? Absolutely yes. Okay, next we have from Prequel Skin. This is the hypochlorous acid spray with electrolyzed water soothing mineral concentrate. And I believe Prequel was founded by a dermatologist. So this is what you're gonna call science-backed skincare. Now, it's important to note that hypochlorous acid isn't a skincare product in the sense of one of these guys. Okay, I have seen a lot of like get ready with me's, and they're spraying this as if it's a hydrating mist. I've even seen some use it as a setting spray. Please, children, come on. No, this is essentially a disinfectant spray. My Caribbean people, lock in. If Dettol was a mist for your face, it would be this. This is not like a hydrating mist. This is a disinfectant. It's essentially a disinfectant for the skin. So the way you would use this, you would wash your face, because clean, we must be clean, okay? Wash your damn face. Wash your face, and then pat your skin dry after cleansing, and then you spray this on your clean face and let it dry. And then when your skin is dry, then you can now begin your skincare routine. This is not a little misty mist that you spray all over the place, spray in between things, spray on your makeup brushes to blend concealers and to no. Now with that said, this thing is so good. This is the best. I have to look at the word to say it, or I'll say something weird. This is the best hypochlorous acid on the market. The way I have been using this. Tea. Let me take a sip. Tea, y'all. You're gonna die. Come closer. So the way I use this, okay? I wash my face. I spray this, I let it dry, and then I do my tretinoin. Y'all, the purging, what purging? Girl, what purging? Hello, because that's something that always prevented me from being consistent with my tretinoin, right? Because I can't handle the purging. I can't do it. Even though I know, and it's the point, and then I never get better, I can't do it. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, I can't do the purging. I can't do it. I will always stop. And a big part of it is the dark spots, because the dark spots are going to take 10 years to go away. Okay? Even with hydroquinone, it's going to take 10 years. So I'm like, I can't do it. So I have been using this to disinfect this shit. Excuse my language. The kids are sleeping. Out of my skin day and night, before and after. So I would do it before the tretinoin, and then the next day, the next morning, I'll wash my face, I'll use this again, and then I'll go in with the rest of my goodies in the morning. We don't use tretinoin in the day, so I'll just do my regular skincare routine and my sunscreen. Y'all, I have not purged a single bit, and I'll make a separate video on this because it's a little nuanced, but this is where I have found this to be the star. I also use it on my girls. My youngest sometimes get a little rash around her mouth, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm praying it's not perioral dermatitis, because sometimes it's just like drool, you know, when they're sleeping and stuff, why they get that rash. So I'm hoping that's what it is and not that. So we have been spraying this on it and then just putting like a balm ointment on it, and it has been doing really well. If I suspect fungal acne is on the way, I can sense it coming now. We've been fighting for so long. It gets hit with this, donezo. Okay, I picture these like bugs, and you spray them and they're on their back. And I'm like, yes, die.